What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Sorry, my hair is wild, man. I'm recording some episodes today, and I don't know how I didn't realize that my hair is like, I got major bedhead, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm freaking so tired. So I just started, football season's been going on for me. I play semi-pro football. You can see my helmet actually is back here right now. But man, we had a practice the other day, and that practice was 3.5 hours long, dude. My body is still trying to recover from that because I work at 4 a.m. So I usually get up every day about 2:40 in the morning. So got up at 2:40, got dressed, got to work, worked all the way up until 2 p.m. My practice started at 2 p.m. So I drove to practice, got there about 2:20, and then padded up, practiced from 2:20 till 5:45. And then from there went home, uh, helped the wife kind of clean up some of the painting because we're painting our house right now, our entire upstairs. Like we're trying to every summer we're trying to take on a project to kind of redo some things at our house, but painting is the one of the ones this year. Painting, replacing all the blinds, and we're looking at replacing all the doors in the house too. But anyways, all that going on, dude. And then I worked at 4 a.m. on Sunday, so after doing all that, getting home, eating dinner, by the time we went to bed on Saturday night, it was probably like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then fall asleep, get up, go to work, worked all day from 4 a.m. I actually stayed at work late. So I worked from 4 a.m. to probably about 2:40. Got home yesterday and then immediately changed and helped my wife paint. And we were painting, trying to finish up the house because we just finished it all up. And I think we were at it till like 9 o'clock last night. So I literally was working from like 4 a.m. till 9 p.m. up since 2:40. That was last night. So I was exhausted, dude. The second my head hit that pillow, my wife and I were trying to watch an episode of Outlander. I don't know if anyone's seen Outlander, but if you haven't not seen Outlander, it's a great show. But we were trying to watch an episode of Outlander, and man, got like 2 minutes in that show. I was out cold. I was out cold. And then today I woke up. I had to get up today about 6:30 to get my kids ready for school. So we got the kids all ready for school and everything like that. Got them off. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm about to sneeze, but I'm not sure if I'm going to sneeze. But anyways, got my kids all ready for school. Got them out the door, man. And then I'm not gonna lie, I had some breakfast, and right after that breakfast, I was like, dude, I'm so freaking tired. So I took another nap, and I napped from probably 8 a.m. till 11. So a nice 3 hour nap, and got up and I was like, dude, I got to get some recordings done because my kids get home from school at 3:30. So I have to try to do all my recordings before then so that by the time they're home, we can get chores going, homework going, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, but yeah, it's been a crazy day. I basically just told you guys my entire life story all over my hair just being, I literally just noticed my hair as soon as I hit record, and I hit the start record button. I saw my hair and I was like, damn, I got some messy hair today. But anyways, guys, back to what you're actually here for. My Hero Academia season 3 episode 53, guys. It's called The Test. Last episode we just were mastering how to create ultimate moves essentially, and we had a really great episode in my opinion because I really loved, I talked about it last episode. I love how they highlighted May, who's like the creator. She's the one who creates all these different stuff, but I loved that they highlighted her and they called her, or her teacher called her, a true inventor. She truly is, because of the fact that she's not afraid of failure, man. She makes all these inventions, and they showed this big old pile of inventions that she just made. And he said it. He's like, even when she's not at school, she's just constantly inventing new things, and she's not afraid of failure. She builds and builds and builds, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. She finds ways to keep on going. She keeps on building. She keeps on making new things, and she never allows anything to, you know, pull her back or shoot or like shake her confidence as far as what she does with that kind of stuff. And I love that. And he made a quote about Einstein, something about the what is it called? Common sense is like the prejudice we put on people who should know by 18 or something like that. It was some kind of quote like that. And he just said that she's the true inventor. She's in true. I can't remember what the exact word he used for it was, but I loved that because, like I said, it rang true to me in what I needed to do with all these videos and my content creation stuff that I do is, I sometimes you just got to keep on creating, despite the fact that, I'm gonna have videos that are duds. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna put out a video that people are like, oh, your action was boring. Oh, you don't do enough. You don't say enough. You don't, you talk too much. And stuff like that. I've heard it all, man. I heard people all the time. Oh, stop pausing and breaking down and talking about the episode for 3 years. Like my intros. Why is your intro so long? Hell, when I used to do my, whole intro that I had where I had the theme music and everything with it, like people are like, I haven't seen a theme intro since 1995. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people were giving me crap about that kind of stuff. And it's like, you know, I think that it's just one of those things where it's like I can't let it phase me. You know what I mean? It's like, hell, you know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old, man. I'm new at this, man. I'm doing all this stuff because I absolutely freaking love anime and I'm just trying to give it all. But anyways, not where I was trying to go with this whole intro. Made the intro a lot longer than I intended on making it. But anyways, guys, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, guys. We'd love to have you join our community here, guys. We'd, you know, make the world of me. And, you know, like I said, you get to see some great content, or great content in my opinion. So, and we're only getting better. Like I said, I'm still new at this stuff. I'm still trying to figure my way through all this, but you know what? We're figuring it out together, and I appreciate everybody who supports me and all the comments you guys give me in support. So it's awesome. It means the world to me. So, with all that being said, also, we got Patreon. Everyone who's with me over on Patreon, man, big shout out to you guys. I absolutely love you, man. I appreciate that you guys are supporting me in that way. You can join as well. It's free to join right now, guys. There are paid options if you'd like to support the channel that way. It is not required at all. You can join for free, and you can view all this unedited and everything over there. So, with all that being said, guys, we're going to finally get into episode 53 of My Hero Academia, The Test. Let's check it out.
Leg-centric techniques and genius! If your arms are unstable, then start kicking! Very clever! I've got some great ideas! Just give me a few minutes and I'll whip up some super cute leg babies you'll totally die for!
Actually, the thing is, I don't really want to change the design of my costume very much if I can help it.
A good designer meets the reckless, ignorant, and ill-advised demands of the client! How about it, sir? If my work is good enough, will you please add it to his costume?
If it's safe, sure.
So, they're
safe,
not
sir.
even going to ask me.
Oh, by the way, if your legs are your new selling point, then you're probably going to be more of a speed-type hero rather than the power type you've been marketing yourself as.
So she made his kicks and everything.
AP shot! Ha ha! I did it! Hey, watch out!
I got the idea for full cowling from Gran Torino and Kachan. It requires quick, small movements combined with precise maneuvering. In order to keep that up, I need equipment that maximizes my quirk. Arm-supporting braces, and iron soles that can act like cleats or armor.
Like cleats or armor? I like that, bro. Said like last episode, man. I love those new kicks, dude.
Job.
All the upgrades he's added, I like.
Supercharged look, Costume Gamma.
Costume Gamma. I just need him to cut the hood off. I'm not a fan of the hood.
You okay,
I just
All Might?
hate it, dude.
That was close.
Yeah. Dude, Midoriya, what was that? You swooped in and wasted that rock.
I always thought you were more of a puncher.
I am. Or I was. It's these new souls. Hatsume suggested them, and I think they'll really up my game.
Hey, All Might. It's dangerous in here. You should be careful.
Yeah, I know. Sorry for the scare, young Bakugo.
He looks pissed, dude.
You watch yourself, All Might!
You watch yourself, All Might.
Watch yourself, huh? I guess it only makes sense. To everyone else, I'm a weakling now. Someone who needs to be protected.
You guys made improvements to your costumes too?
Yeah, I see you've noticed we look pretty awesome.
That
You're
has
not
got to
the
be
only one
the
here with a
toughest
brand new
adjustment for him,
style.
dude.
We've all been making changes here and there. Now's the time to upgrade, right?
Just wait. My new special gear is gonna blow your mind. It's a serious power boost. Wanna see? Come on.
That looks like a dual disc from Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. If anybody's seen Yu-Gi-Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. You know, it starts off with, it's got like the two edges right here, and then you go like, it's time to duel, and then it connects together, and then, yeah, if you've seen Yu-Gi-Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. Bro looks like he's got a dual disc on his hand, about to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, bro.
It's totally amazing.
That's enough, Class A. Class B is scheduled to use this training room every afternoon.
Class B?
Man, crap timing.
Eraser, get your kids out of our way.
You're not trying to kick us out early when we have 10 whole minutes left, are you?
So we'll be facing kids from other places.
Yeah. And on top of that, we're taking the test earlier than most other students.
That's true. Very few first years in the country try for a provisional license. In other words, the test will be made up of students who've trained longer than you, and with quirks you don't know about, ones that are powerful. The actual content of the exam is a mystery, but you can expect that you're going to have a rough time. Try not to get hung up about that. but keep it in mind.
What do they have to do? Fight each other?
Does it have to be this hard?
I'm really
Well,
interested to
it's
know
not
what
called
this
intensive training for
test
nothing.
is.
That's true.
Hey, Ochako. You seem a little tense.
Why's she been off this whole entire
Everything's going
episode?
awesome. I'm just getting started. At least, that's how I'd usually be. The thing is, recently my heart's been all stirred up about something.
Ooh, her crush.
What did you say? Glove, shove, dove? Never seen
Glove,
one like
shove,
that.
dove?
Is it Midoriya or Ida? You're always hanging out with those two boys. You got it all wrong. That's not it. I swear. She's floating.
Which one? Or someone else? Come on, spill!
Yeah, out with it. You know we're not gonna give up until we know.
I swear it's no one. Besides, it's not like I even know anything about dating.
It's not good to force an investigation.
She's right. More importantly, it's late. We should call it a night.
No! I want to hear everything! You can't just spring a hint of romance on us and expect me to go to sleep? What romance?
Yep. That romance.
That's not it. Ida looked different. Ben is back, I think. He's so flexible. I can see his shape in my head right now. So in order to bring this up to the ultimate move level...
That's not it.
What does she mean that's not it?
Before we even knew it, the day of the exam was here.
I'm getting kind of nervous.
Oh, we're taking the
Wonder what
test
they're gonna
now.
make us
This
do.
episode's happening right now.
What if I
That
can't
was
get my
quick.
license?
Mineta, don't ask if you can. Say you will.
Right, sure. I've so got this.
I can't wait to be a heroic chicken.
Let's call out the usual, you guys. On my mark. Go plus ultra!
You know, it's pretty rude to barge into other people's huddles like that, Inasa.
What? Pardon me. I am so very extremely sorry!
Yo, that
Who
bow
is
is
this guy? I do not
crazy.
trust his enthusiasm.
It's him.
Hey, look at their uniforms.
They're from that famous school on the other side of Japan.
UA in the east, Shiketsu in the west. Of all the hero courses out there, the one at this elite school actually rivals UA's. Shiketsu High.
I wanted to say it just once. Plus ultra! See, I really love UA High School. I am extremely honored to compete against such incredible students. I'm
Bro
so
is
looking
like-
forward to it.
Enthusiastic as
Let's
could be.
Inasa Yawarashi. He's the same year as you all, and received the top scores for students admitted through recommendations. But for some unknown reason, he turned down his acceptance to UA and went to Shiketsu.
Wait, he's our age? If he had the top scores for those with recommendations, then he must be even better than Todoroki.
Let's calm down though. Come on, bro. Don't be
Great to
don't be
meet
trying to
you,
compare
UA
him to
students.
Todoroki.
Please
now.
excuse
Come on.
me.
Todoroki's the GOAT.
Hold on, is anyone else confused here? This guy says that he loves our school, but he turned down his chance to enroll when it was offered?
Yeah, what a weirdo.
Maybe, but he's the real deal. Keep an eye on him.
Eraser? I'd know that scowl anywhere. I saw you on TV and at the sports festival, but it's been a while since we were this close
Who's
in
this?
person.
She looks familiar.
Let's get married.
No.
Let's get married.
You're a real laugh riot, buddy.
As usual, you're impossible. Joke.
Oh, that's Miss Joke, the Smile Hero! Her quirk is Outburst! She forces people around her to laugh, which affects their ability to think and keeps them from being able to move. Her
I'm
fights
guessing
against
it
villains
just
are always
doesn't ever
full of
work on
insanity.
our
Come
boy.
on, imagine it. If I was your wife, you'd have a future full of constant laughter.
That sounds like an actual nightmare.
Hey, I'm Shindo. Seems like UA's had a lot of trouble this year. Must have
Bro,
been tough for
what
you.
the hell? I'm telling you, those two look
Even
just
so,
like
you're
each
all
other.
still aiming to become pro heroes despite those hardships. It's wonderful. Hearts full of fortitude. I believe that's what every hero in the world needs to have.
He's too nice.
This charming pretty boy's gonna steal our girls.
And Bakugo, it must have been hard for you, what, with that whole kidnapping incident?
Huh?
You have an especially strong will, don't you? Today I'm gonna do my best to learn from you. I really hope you don't mind.
Stop
I
pretending.
really hope you don't mind.
What you say doesn't match the look in your eyes.
Hey man, don't be so rude. Sorry, he's just like that. It's fine. It proves how tough his heart is.
Look at this crowd.
There are so many.
Oh. Okay, then. Let's do this exam thing. I'm from, the Heroes Public Safety Commission. Name's Mara. My circadian rhythm is so screwed up. Oh, man. I've been swamped lately and I haven't gotten much rest. We're too short-staffed. I'm so tired. With that confession, I'll now begin orientation.
Low-key, that's how I
Someone
felt
should
this
give this
morning
guy a
waking up,
break
bro.
before he passes out.
So, about the content of this license thing. Basically, 1,540 examinees compete in a free-for-all exercise or whatever we're calling it this year.
Seriously? That's not a lot of info.
See, we've got a lot of pros around. And since Stain was arrested, many people have expressed doubts about the status of heroes in society.
He must be talking about Stain's convictions. The idea that most pros aren't worthy of the name hero. That the only things they're after are fame and fortune. The hero killer is still affecting our world.
But when you really think about it, getting paid makes sense. If you're going to risk your life to save someone, why shouldn't you ask for a reward, huh? That's just the way the world works. God, I could use a coffee. The first 100 students to fulfill the requirements will pass today.
There are over 1,500 people taking this test.
Damn.
I thought they said that about half of us would be passing.
This means it's actually less than 10% who'll get a license.
I'm like trying to do the math in my head. I'm like, yep, I am not about to try to
The
do that
world
math
can
in my
be
head.
pretty
But
crappy. I
thank you so
suppose
much,
I
Sue,
should
for
say
doing that for me.
something about luck. The examinee will put 3 of these targets on his or her body. They can go anywhere you want as long as it's an exposed area. So no soles of the feet or armpits. Each of you will also have 6 of these balls. The targets are programmed to light up whenever they've been touched by the ball. If all 3 targets light up, you're out. Oh, and the person who lights up your 3rd target will get credit for your defeat. You get through this round by taking down 2 people. Got it? Good. Then you'll have a few minutes to get situated after we open.
Open?
it's out here looking like Dallas Cowboys football stadium, bro. All sunlight. Oh, damn, they got a full... This looks like the, what is it, the SSJ or the USJ?
To avoid. Here's your cork swell and do your best.
You know what's about to happen down there. And yet, you didn't mention a thing to your class.
What is the thing they didn't mention?
If the first people to finish
They're toying
win,
with my emotions
no
right
one
now.
will go after their classmates. The best way to win is to team up with people whose powers you already know. Everyone! Stay close together. We'll fight them as a group.
Got it. Yeah, right. This isn't a field trip, idiot. Wait up!
Kachan?
Kirishima! I'm going on my own, too. It's hard for me to use my powers safely when a big group's around.
Todoroki! Midoriya, there's no time! Let's
Facts.
go! You should have warned your students about all this. We've seen it time and time again in this exam. UA is immediately crushed.
UA's immediately
I
crushed.
saw you on TV. That power of
Everybody
yours
goes
also
immediately
destroys
for
your
UA.
body. Well, I can't say I'm above taking advantage of that.
Based on that kick, I'd say you're further along than you think. So you should be ready for this test.
One for all. Full cooling. Shoot star.
Ooh, he just kicked them all away.
So you think we'll be taken out? I don't really see a reason why I should have warned them. I doubt anything would have changed if I had. They're still going to have to overcome this either way. Real heroes could turn this situation around. Besides, if they become pros, they'll face villains who already know their works. Perhaps at UA, we look a little further ahead than other schools.
Woo! It's gonna work. I've got my shoot style. And everyone else's powers have grown too. Our intensive training paid off. We've got this, you guys! Show them what UA can do! Yeah!
So it's UA versus everyone. UA versus every other school in Japan, I'm assuming. They said there's 1,500 students. I'm just making sure there's not another... Okay, yeah, there's not another post-credit scene. But dude, Aizawa was cold, bro. He always has these like one-liners, bro. That one-liner, he said, I didn't feel like I needed to. We were prepared. Perhaps UA actually looks ahead and plans for what's going to happen. You know, like, bro, Aizawa, such a badass teacher, man. The dude just so cold with that, man. To his future wife, of all things. So, all right. So we got UA versus everybody. This is going to be interesting because I wonder also how everybody else is going to react to the fact that Todoroki went off on his own. Bakugo went off with who did he go off with? I can't remember who he went off with. Hiroshima, yeah. Why the heck was I was having a moment there. But Bakugo went off with Hiroshima. Todoroki went off his own. So, like, is everyone going to go after them? Like, groups of people going to try to challenge them? And if they do, I'm interested to see how that works because I feel like Todoroki has such a unique quirk with the fire and ice thing. It's going to be tough to hit him. Obviously, Bakugo is just super, like, he's actually very, very smart. And he's actually very, very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he's just, like, he can move so quickly and move around all multiple areas because of his explosion. It's so hard to track him like that. So I'm interested to see how they react to all that, and then how does the entire class is stuck together do? I mean, Dark Shadow or Darkwing Duck alone is already like an overpowering ability on its own. Then you've got Deku, who's obviously got All for One, which is going to be overpowering. You know, you've got all those kinds of things. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting battle to see what happens here. So I'm excited to see what's going to go down. What's going to happen? Are they going to be able to overcome the fact that everybody's going after just UA alone? I guess we're going to find out in the next episode, or hopefully we do. So I'll catch you guys there, man. Deuces.